Good morning, students. Today I am discussing the next topic, that is solution. You just go through salt solution, sugar solutions in your daily life. What is that salt solution? When we dissolve salt in water, after some time the salt completely dissolves and hides. In that case, we say that salt goes into the spaces of water, and after some time salt solution is prepared. Similarly, if we are taking sugar, same thing will happen in case of sugar. Sugar also goes into the spaces of water and it forms a sugar solution. So what is solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture का मतलब होता है from top to bottom they have a uniform concentration. If we are making salt solution, so from top to bottom the concentration of salt remains uniform. That means if we taste it from the top, middle or bottom, the taste remains the same. Now there are two components of solution. Solution के दो components होते हैं. One is solute and other is solvent. Solute is that component of solution which is present in lesser amount in the solution. And what is solvent? Solvent is that component of solution which is present in larger amount in the solution, is known as solvent. If we are taking salt solution, so when we are preparing salt solution, we dissolve salt in a very less amount in water. So here salt is a solute which is present in lesser amount and water is a solvent which is present in large amount. Now just see few examples of solution. It is solid in solid solution. You have heard about brass. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. If you are taking brass, we cannot examine that which is copper and which is zinc. That means it is a homogeneous mixture. So that means all the alloys, they are the homogeneous mixtures of two or more metals, or a metal or a non-metal. Next is solid in liquid solution. If we are taking sugar and we dissolve sugar in water, then sugar completely dissolves and hides. It forms a solid in liquid solution. Next is liquid in liquid solution. If we take alcohol and we dissolve alcohol in water, then it becomes a homogeneous mixture. Alcohol completely dissolved in water. So it is a type of liquid in liquid solution. Next is gas in gas solution. The best example is air. Air is a homogeneous mixture of different gases. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and different other gases. It is also a homogeneous mixture. Understood? Now student, next topic is types of solutions on the basis of concentration. First is saturated solutions. A solution in which no more amount of solute can be added in the solvent at a particular temperature, then it is known as a saturated solution. वो solution जिसके अंदर और ज़्यादा solute dissolve ना हो at a particular temperature, then it is called a saturated solution. For example, 36 gram of common salt can be dissolved in 100 gram of water at 293 Kelvin. That means 20 degrees Celsius per 100 gram water में 36 gram common salt can dissolve. If you want to dissolve more than that, so what will happen? It will settle down. So in that case, we say that 36 gram of common salt is enough to fill the spaces that is present in 100 gram of water. After some time, if we add more amount of salt, so what will happen? Since the spaces are filled, so extra salt which we dissolve, it will settle down at the bottom. So in that case, we say that the solution becomes a saturated solution. Understood? Next is unsaturated solutions. A solution is said to be unsaturated when we can add more amount of solute in the solvent at a particular temperature. It means उस solution जिसके अंदर हम ज़्यादा amount of solute को dissolve करें solvent में, then it is called as unsaturated solution. Just now I have told 36 gram of common salt can be dissolved in 100 gram of water. If we dissolve only 16 gram of common salt in 100 gram of water, so at 293 Kelvin, so what will happen? What is the capacity of NaCl that we can dissolve in 100 gram? That is 36 gram. But here we dissolve only 16 gram of NaCl in 100 gram of water. That means it can hold 20 gram more. That means the spaces are not filled. So we can add 20 gram more NaCl in that 100 gram of water to make it saturated. So in that case, we say it is an unsaturated solution in which the spaces of water are not completely filled, and we can add more amount of solute in that. So then it is called as unsaturated solution. Third is supersaturated solution. A solution is said to be supersaturated when it contains more amount of solute in the solvent and it can by increasing the temperature. That means हम temperature बढ़ाकर more amount of solute को solvent में dissolve कर सकते हैं, then it is known as a super saturated solution. For example, if we are taking common salt, we dissolve 36 gram of common salt in 100 gram of water, but if we increase the temperature, so what will happen? Little bit more common salt can be dissolved in that 100 gram of water by increasing the temperature. So in the same way, we can add any of the solute and we can increase the quantity of that solute in a particular amount of water by increasing the temperature. Then we can say that it becomes a super saturated solution. For example, if we say honey, honey is a super saturated solution of different sugars in water. Fine. Now students, see the next topic, properties of solution. First property is small particle size. The particle size of solution is less than 1 nanometer in diameter. 1 nanometer means 10 to the power minus 9 meter in diameter. जो पार्टिकल साइज होता है सॉल्यूशन का वो इतना छोटा होता है कि वो हमें आंखों से दिखाई नहीं देता, एंड इट इज लेस देन 1 नैनोमीटर इन डायमीटर. इट इज वेरी वेरी स्मॉल. नेक्स्ट इज नॉन सेपरेशन बाय फिल्ट्रेशन. इफ वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग सॉल्ट सॉल्यूशन and we want to separate salt from it, so we cannot separate it by the process of filtration because the pores of the filter paper are big as compared to the particle size of solution. सॉल्यूशन का जो पार्टिकल साइज होता है वो बहुत ही छोटा होता है एज कम्पेयर टू द पोर्स ऑफ फिल्टर पेपर. इट डायरेक्टली passes from that pores and we cannot filter it by using filtration process. Third is very stable. If we are preparing sugar solution and we leave it for 1 or 2 hours, we see that the sugar do not settle down. That means sugar get stable in the spaces of water. So that means they are very stable. Fourth is non-visibility of particles. When we dissolve sugar in water, salt in water, alum in water, फिटकरी, so in that case we see that the sugar completely dissolved, yeah, salt completely dissolved, and after that the particles are not visible to our naked eye. It goes into the spaces and hides. Next is homogeneous in nature. Homogeneous, I have told you that they have a uniform concentration. From top to bottom the concentration remains the same. If we are preparing salt solution, so in that case the salt completely dissolve in water and from top to bottom the concentration remains the same, the taste remains the same. So that is called a homogeneous mixture. Understood?